Hi students, today I am going to teach 4 marks questions in the question paper, first year chemistry question paper. In that first question, what is meant by the term bond order? Calculate the bond order of the following. First, we will see the definition of bond order. Definition: simply, bond order means number of chemical bonds. Number of chemical bonds. Chemical bonds between pair of atoms. Pair of atoms. That means the bond between two atoms. Simply, number of chemical bonds between pair of atoms and it indicates stability of molecule. Stability of molecule. Stability of molecule. If you take example N2, in N2 bond order is 3. That means number of chemical bonds between these two atoms. Now I am drawing structure. Nitrogen atom, between these two, number of bonds 1, 2, 3. That is the bond order. Okay. And if you take another example, oxygen O2, bond order 2. That means the bond between oxygen and oxygen, or the bonds between two oxygen atoms are 1, 2. Two bonds between these two atoms in oxygen molecule, that is the bond order. Bond order is 2 here. Bond order is 2. If you observe these two molecules, that is nitrogen and oxygen, nitrogen has 3 bonds, oxygen has 2 bonds. That is nitrogen bond order 3, oxygen bond order 2. If bond order is more, stability is more. Bond order is less, stability is less. At the same time, we can tell bond length also. If bond order is more, bond length is less bond length. If bond order is less, bond length is more. That means simply, if you see this molecule, these two atoms have the 3 bonds. That means these two are very close to each other compared to this oxygen atom. That means bond length is very less. That means compared to this, that means this is one bond. Suppose this is the bond between, if you take oxygen, bond length is more compared to this. Here oxygen, 2 bonds. For understanding, I am drawing like this. Suppose if you take single bond atoms, suppose hydrogen, this is the hydrogen, this is the hydrogen. Only it has a single bond. So the molecule, if the molecule has a single bond, bond length is more. If the molecule has the double bond, bond length is less. If the molecule is triple bond, bond length is still less than. That is the, so we can tell bond length and bond strength also based on bond order. This has the more bond strength because 3 bonds, so that it has the most stability. Okay. Simply definition, this is the sufficient number of chemical bonds between pair of atoms or between two atoms, which indicates the stability of the molecule. That is the sufficient for definition. Now bond order, he is asked calculate the bond order for 4 molecules. First one N2. Already I told here N2 has bond order 3. That means N2 has 3 bonds, and the second one, oxygen. I told this also here. And the third one, O2 plus, and fourth one, O2 minus. So simply this type of molecules, diatomic molecules, for calculating the bond order, one thing I am telling, carefully observe. First you write 1 to 20 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up to 20. Now I am writing 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These are the electrons. Example I am telling. First you write like this. Okay. After that, under the 14, you write 3.0 or 3. That means these are the electrons. Suppose one molecule have the 14 electrons, that molecule bond order is 3. That is the meaning simply. Okay. Now you write from 3 to, you decrease 0.5, that is 2.5. Again decrease 0.5, 2.0, 1.5, again decrease 0.5, 1.0, 0.5, 0.5, finally 0. Like this you write left hand side also. Here 2.5 for 13 electrons. These are the bond orders. These are the number of electrons in that molecule. This is 2.0, and again decrease 0.5, 1.5, again decrease 1.0, again decrease 0.5, again decrease 0. Okay na? Up to 0 we come. After that 8 and 4, these two, just you have to remember this. Here also put 0. Half of the 8 is 4 na? So you put 0 here also. 0 bond order for 4 electrons molecules simply. Okay. Now you write 0 to increase 0.5. Here increase 0.5. Again increase 0.5, that means 1. Increase 0.5, then it becomes to 1. Then again decrease. This you have to remember. Okay. Again decrease 0.5, that means here 0.5, here 0.5. Okay na? That is. So these are the these are the number of electrons. These are the bond order values. Blue color values are the bond order values. Suppose if you take one example, N2. I will tell one example. Okay. Example. If you take O2, oxygen atomic number 8. 2 oxygen atoms na, so 2 into 8, 16 electrons. 16 means, you see, this is the 16 electrons, bond order 2 simply. Okay, bond order 2. Already here also I discussed about the bond order in oxygen molecule. Okay. And another example you take nitrogen. Single nitrogen atomic number 7. 2 nitrogen atoms na, so 2 into 7, that means 14 electrons. 14, you see, this is the 14, bond order 3, simply bond order 3. Like this you take O2 plus. O2 has 16 electrons. These are the electrons. Yes, 16 electrons. O2 plus means 1 electron, it lost 1 electron, so it has 15 electrons. 15 electrons means easy, bond order 2.5. Simply, very simply na. Okay, and you take O2 minus. O2 minus. O2 has 16 electrons. O2 minus means 1 electron is added. That means 17 electrons. 17 electrons, you see, bond order 1.5. These are the bond order values. Okay, so just you keep this in your mind, then you can write the bond order for any diatomic molecules. Okay, this will be useful in MCET examination also, and you can write for any molecule. Okay, bond order like this.